Well, it's a damn good thing that I do not listen to the collective. Zedder, you will be keeping the Galactic title. But I'm warning you for the last time, I never want to see you using interference to keep that belt. I want to see all the champions use their athleticism and skill to keep those belts. I don't want to see interference. So Zedder, I also want to tell you that on the next episode you're taking a break. You don't have to perform. I know you have problems with your knee, but be ready, because in 2 episodes time you will defend that title in a hardcore match. Now you're probably wondering, who is your opponent going to be? Well, that will be determined on the next episode in a match between Kreplak and the man from the Sunshine Land, Hippie Hank. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat on the next episode and the episode following that. But let's not forget about the much hyped main event that will be happening next between 3 former Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean champions. I'm talking about Hippie Hank, I'm talking about Roderick Peters, and I'm talking about the impressive Boron Stone. This match is gonna be off the charts, and if you know anyone who is not watching at this moment, get them to watch, because this match is gonna be amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, because the main event is up now. I haven't felt this nervous in a long time, man. This is like the time I was on the highway with 20 bags of coke, man. And the cops, they pulled me over, man, and they told me, man, yo, how do we get to the nearest fast food restaurant, man? So maybe it's just like that, man. Maybe I'm nervous now, but I'm gonna feel a lot better when I send my opponents to the Sunshine Land. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've been at the edge of your seat waiting for this main event. And here comes the bell ringer, the Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean champion, Pharaoh Pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is gonna be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your screens. This is Marijuana Vision, and the man behind it, Hippie Hank. He wants you to see through the eyes of a man under the influence of drugs. Hippie Hank is excited for this match, looking to be the victor. But he's gonna have to go through 2 men, one of them being Roderick Peters. Roderick Peters looking for some momentum ever since losing to Pharaoh Pharmacy in that #1 contendership match. And believe me, if he's to win this match, he will be back in the #1 contendership spot. But he's got a tall order to go through, folks. He has to go through Boron Stone and Hippie Hank, both former Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean champions. This match is a click per view worthy match, and you are getting it here right on Pressure. Feel the power of the Boron Bomb. Since losing the Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean champion, this man Boron Stone hasn't had the opportunity for a match of this caliber, and I cannot wait. Look at the biceps of Boron Stone as he flexes them, the quads, the trapezius muscles, the feet, the eyes. Everything about Boron Stone is sculpted to perfection. Pharaoh Pharmacy has rung the bell, and folks, here we go. This match is gonna be epic, it's gonna be amazing, and I hope that you enjoy it. I've been waiting all show to commentate on this match, and the best man truly will win. Hippie Hank going for the first cover, but Roderick Peters reminding him that this is a three-way match. Body slam by Hippie Hank. We saw Hippie Hank talking to Bell. This may just be his last run, and he wants to make the best of it. Some punches by Hippie Hank. He took so many drugs right now. I can feel the buzz just from smelling him. Hippie Hank, Boron Stone, a strange alliance considering their controversial match at Vengeful Vantage, but that alliance went out the window already. Don't forget the feud between Roderick Peters and Hippie Hank. Hippie Hank and Boron Stone, all of these men, they are not friends at all. They all hate each other. But you saw that double team by Hippie Hank. The thing about a match like this is that eventual belly to belly suplex right outside of the ring. These two are putting all stops, ladies and gentlemen. All these participants are showing us why they were Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean champions in the past. And here we have Roderick Peters, Hippie Hank facing off. Remember, it was Roderick Peters who won his first title against Hippie Hank. These two do not like each other at all, and just because they are fan favorites doesn't mean that they're automatically buddies. They still hate each other's guts. Don't forget the kind of torment that Hippie Hank put Roderick Peters through. A reversal by Roderick Peters into a neck breaker of his own. Gut-wrench suplex as Boron Stone, the favorite to win this match, is outside of the ring. The problem with a match like this is that you could lose the match even though you were not pinned. Roderick Peters getting these fanatics involved in the match. Some punches by Hippie Hank, these two exchanging blows. Hippie Hank enjoys drugs, he enjoys getting high. He says it helps him focus, which in my opinion is crap. I think doing drugs is very counterproductive. It makes you live in a fantasy world, but we're not here to debate the use of drugs. We're here for the main event, folks. Please tell your friends about this. Please tell us what you think about this main event. This is an epic match. It should have been on click per view, but you're getting it for free. A gut-wrench suplex. Roderick Peters sticking to what he knows. Going for a cover is Roderick Peters, but only getting a 2 count. These fanatics have been treated such a great match. Irish Whip against the ropes transitions it into a snap mare. A 2 count. Boron Stone is still out. We saw him being taken out earlier in this match. Hippie Hank now has the momentum in his favor. One of these two men are looking to make a good impression to Victory Road Wrestling. Some punches by Hippie Hank onto Roderick Peters. More punches. I want to see more of Hippie Hank. The collective seems to love Hippie Hank, and it would be nice to see him elevate. You know, you look at a guy like Hippie Hank and you think, okay, man, this guy is so high, he's not going to be able to do well. But he's been doing surprisingly well. A reverse suplex by Roderick Peters, showing his power. That's what Roderick Peters is known for, being athletic and powerful, as he goes for a cover here. Roderick Peters was impressive in Zimbabwe University, but now he's turning his attention to Boron Stone, making him regret it, throwing Roderick Peters right outside of the ring, folks. Boron Stone taking a page out of Kraplak's book with a clothesline from the apron, and now Boron Stone is making sure that Roderick Peters is taken out of this match. No offense to Hippie Hank, but he is the least likely to win this match, and you can see Boron Stone understands that. He wants to neutralize Roderick Peters so he can continue his offense. Falls can only count within the ring. A beautiful display of power by Boron Stone with that gorilla press. Boron Stone with the physique of two gorillas combined. That's how powerful he is. But he has the intelligence of a dodo bird. Dodo birds were proven to be the most intelligent beings. So that is quite the compliment for Boron Stone. Now Boron Stone putting that intelligence to good use. All he has to do is to finish off Hippie Hank. What a show it's been. And this is the climactic ending to the show, ladies and gentlemen. But Hippie Hank showing some athleticism with that victory roll. Only getting a 2 count. It's going to take a lot more than that. See, Boron Stone is being a little bit more careful. He got caught by Pharaoh Fantasy in that match, and it cost him the Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean title. So what we're seeing now is a more impressive Boron Stone. And speaking of impressive, Hippie Hank with that belly-to-belly suplex. Hippie Hank is the one that took Boron Stone's first title reign away from him, cashing in that killer contract at Distress District, much to the shock of many fanatics. What a classic match that was. These two have had such a classic rivalry, and you should check it out in the history books. Hippie Hank is prone, waiting for Boron Stone so he can deliver that impressive axe handle from the top. Hippie Hank and Boron Stone very knowledgeable about each other. They've had many matches against each other. And a scoop slam by Boron Stone. That's the one thing you cannot prepare for against Boron Stone. You see a man his size and you don't think he's gonna be quick. Boron Stone, a signature maneuver, a press slam transitioned into a backbreaker. Boron Stone just flexing his muscles, if you will. A running knee into the spine of Hippie Hank. Boron Stone is gonna work the back of Hippie Hank, ladies and gentlemen. Roderick Peters back in this match, throwing Boron Stone outside of the ring. Oh my gosh, a nice moonsault by Roderick Peters. A man his size should not be doing that kind of maneuver. A gut wrench. A double underhook suplex by Roderick Peters. He usually does a gut wrench suplex. Roderick Peters very technical in that ring. He has an impressive amount of work rates. A spear by Roderick Peters. Wow. Almost spearing Hippie Hank's lungs right outside of his body. But it was only enough for a 2 count. But Hippie Hank now, even though he's the least likely to win this match, Hippie Hank wants to fight back Roderick Peters with those blows. Hippie Hank now with a suplex drop, working on the head of Roderick Peters. Hippie Hank with a funny interview with Bell. He really wants to be, he doesn't want to be underlooked anymore. Hippie Hank sending Roderick Peters to the Sunshine Land, ladies and gentlemen. A maneuver that has provided fruitful moments for Hippie Hank. And ladies and gentlemen, pulling an upset. No! Roderick Peters kicking out, much to the shock of Hippie Hank. Look at Hippie Hank complaining to the referee. But Hippie Hank really needs to get focused, get back to Roderick Peters. He cannot waste any time here. Oh my goodness, Roderick Peters managing to kick out of that Sunshine Land. Roderick Peters with the Dream Maker. 1, 2. And Roderick Peters proving that he is the better man, managing to defeat 2 former Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwe champions. Let's see that again. The Dream Maker by Roderick Peters, and you see the Victory Road Wrestling Zimbabwean champion Pharaoh Fantasy. Could she be looking at a future #1 contender? Roderick Peters impressing us, and this show has been amazing. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Victory Road Wrestling.